All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned on in towards the end of the video because I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys. And a lot of new investors are coming across my channel a little bit confused. I want you guys to be aware. I talk about the chart analysis the first half of the video, and the second half I share with all investors opportunities that are presenting themselves or stocks that seem to have potential. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but I do a thorough analysis on the company, like going to their website, institutional ownership, and also looking at their charts briefly and the potential moving forward based off of analysis ratings and so forth. So that's what I do on the second half. The first half, we jump straight into the stock chart analysis that you're interested in and why you're here. So I'm here to go ahead and share with you guys all the information. So here we are with Zomedica Corp. Zomedica Corp broke through support, and that was really fast. So fast that it reached the second support, which was right here at 189, 190, as I stated yesterday to watch closely, being the lowest point in this bearish run. Broke through both supports, sitting right now at 180. Now, I found this article, and I want us to just look at the key points, because if we sit here and read all of it, we'll sit here all day. They talk about all the different things and potentials, the good, the bad, and so forth. Now, they're saying that right now, right, in this very moment, Zomedica is 10 times sales, and its value ranges from 154 to 173 per share. Okay, we're kind of close to those numbers. We're going to have to see if it breaks through that or stays above it or gets close to it. Just be aware of that. Now, this works out for the stock to have upside potential when revenue starts to come in, but a lot of investors were expecting more now when the launch was happening than having to wait like a regular investing strategy, which is how investing really works. And it takes time. You have to see the earnings per share, because the more revenue, the more net profit, and net profits then start to fall into the stockholders' hands by the share price going up. Okay, I want you guys to be aware of that. Net profit, not revenue, but net profit is the one that then leads to making share prices go higher, because those profits go back into the shareholders' hands. It's part of the whole system and how it works. So one of the biggest things here that gives this an opportunity to go up from this assumption here that this is what it's really worth, and we're kind of close to it, whether we get to it, break through it, or stay above it, we still have room to go up based off of this article. So this article is saying that, you know, the value could go as high as $3 billion, which is right now a stock that is going worth literally $1.7 billion, which means it could 2x, you know, in market cap. Now, if it 2x in market cap, that works out for it to be $3.17 per share. Now, they're also saying that it could be worth $2.45 on the lower end and as high as $3.17. Now, these are very reasonable numbers right here, and we've seen it touch it with the speculation and hype, right? Very reasonable, right? We could see that. But I think that this still can go above $3, $3 to $5 with the speculation and hype of investors and with revenue growth leading to net profit margins growing. So a lot of potential in that opportunity there. So I want you guys to be aware of that. I was just touching base on those numbers. I want you guys to be aware of it. The potential is there. I do see this having an opportunity to get pushed up higher than $3 with a speculation and hype of investors, because investors are the ones right here pushing this up. Retail investors, okay? And just as fast as it's going down, retail investors. So I think $3, yeah, it's reasonable on its own, but retail investors coming in, loading up, I can see this reaching $5 possibly or more. So let's talk about the chart. The 50-day moving average is 196. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. Now our support here is 176. Anything below that is bearish and getting deeper into bearish territory, right? We're already bearish and we're just going to get deeper than ever. So 176 gets broken through. I'd watch this carefully, and then I'd pay close attention to the next support level here of 175, which is literally 1 cent away. And then we have down here at the point of 141. So you want to watch how it's reacting between 176, 175, 141 to see if the bulls are trying to reappear or the bears tearing this down. And on the other hand, we have what the bulls want and need, and that's to break through the resistance level 182. Now, 182 needs to be broken through and turned into a support, but it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control. I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that, okay? We're still in bearish territory, but that could tell us where the momentum is going and some insight on the potential moving forward that the bulls are getting one step closer to their goal, which is the 50-day moving average. As always, guys, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, that you found it helpful and informative, and you found value in everything that I put in to these efforts of making these videos. So I really appreciate that. It goes a long way, and it helps out the YouTube channel. Now, let's jump right into it. So the Workhorse website is what I have pulled up here, and I want you guys to go check it out if you haven't already, to go ahead and see all the different items and products that they have coming moving forward. But the first thing I want you guys to know about Workhorse is that Workhorse has a lot to do with investing for tomorrow, and not the channel. I mean literally investing for tomorrow, no pun intended, as I always say. And this is a sector that is not, I'm not saying untouched, but just getting ramped up, and there's so much potential moving forward for this company that it's outstanding compared to what we see out there. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to 5x, 10x your money. I could definitely see this 2x to 3x, and this is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to enlighten you guys. So let me share with you guys why there's so much room for this to grow. So the first thing is, today I went ahead and tweeted WKHS stock at 1488 and dropping, yet institutional ownership keeps going up every day. This stock will 2x. That's my bold statement there, and I'm just saying it through a tweet, and I feel pretty confident about this. Now, that's just me being conservative. It could probably go a little bit higher than that, but 2x is certainly possible. So let's look at the chart. So it continued going lower since I talked about it, right? I set it at 1488. It's at 1454. Does this have room to go even lower? Yeah, this can touch 12. This can probably touch $10. Now, I've been talking about this one since this big pullback over at the Patreon, right? So if you guys want to know what stocks I'm watching live and what's on my watch list and weekly watch list, you can go ahead and join us over at the Patreon. I will put the link down below in the comments. It'll be penned in that section. So here we are, and it touched 13 and it touched a low here of 1260, and it ran up to $19 really fast. That was just like in a few days. It kept going back and forth, hit $19. That was a quick play for me. I definitely went ahead and took advantage of that volatility, and I saw an opportunity as soon as I saw it in the oversold section. I thought that this was all temporary pullback and so forth. Then it continued going lower, and now I'm looking at Workhorse long term. I'm not going to do anything crazy or fast like that. I'm really seeing potential here moving forward, and because some institutional ownership has really caught my eye. So we're going to go over that in just a moment. It hit a low here of $11, came back up to almost 19 at 1850. It's pulling down now, sitting at 1456. So let's go ahead and look here what it is that Workhorse has an opportunity, and why is it something that you would want to have on your watch list. Well, the first thing is institutional ownership that believes in zero carbon emissions. I have it highlighted here. And BlackRock is one of the largest institutional ownerships, and this is their bold statement and their slogan right now. So risk will always be in the market, and I love how they say it, turning risk into opportunity. We believe that the transition to a net zero carbon emissions world will reward firms, sectors, and regions that adjust. So that's another thing that sometimes you have to do as an investor. You need to start adjusting to what's bound to come. Okay? Then you want to do your research on the company, and then you want to do your research on the likelihood of that company succeeding with everything that they're saying that they're trying to succeed in. So this is a big deal right here, that net zero carbon emissions. Well, let's go ahead and see who is the top 3 owners of Workhorse. So here we are with Workhorse, and let's go ahead and scroll down so we could see that. So this is right here, the institutional ownership, Workhorse Group Inc. So the top 3. So the first one's AMP Holdings, right, with 12 million. Then we have BlackRock Inc. with 7 million. And then we have here Stephan D, right, with 6 million. So when we look at the top 3, number 2 is BlackRock. BlackRock's statement has to do with zero emissions and the transition of the new world of EV sector and clean energy and the way we do things. That right there is a bold statement for them, and it's a bold statement to see them being the second largest institutional owner. Now, Cathie Wood, here it's reporting 1.9 as of the 19th of March. And when we pull up the most updated ARQ, right, ETF, PDF on the 22nd, today's the 23rd, they have a total of 3.9 million going on to 4 million. It's going to be very interesting to me to see the new updated one for today if they reach 4 million. I look forward to that. That's going to be a big deal. And they're trying to catch up to BlackRock. And let's go ahead and see Vanguard. Vanguard's position is 5 million. They're actually trying to catch up to Vanguard first before they can get to BlackRock. Big, bold statements here from institutional ownership. And yes, if you look up Workhorse right now, they're being attacked, right, by different firms. But you need to think about that. Is that a potential threat, or is it actually permanent? That's what you need to think about as an investor. You need to look out ahead. And when we see these institutional ownerships being so high, it's easy for them to go buy millions of shares. But us, the little guys, the little people, the retail investors, the longer it stays within these prices, the more shares we can rack up at affordable deals, right? Quote unquote, if this is a deal, right? I can be completely wrong. But if it is a deal, which everything seems to turn that way, and just because they lost one contract that everyone was expecting, it just dipped down. But this had a lot to do with hype, and I think this is back to reality. And I think that at some point reality will end up back to these numbers or possibly past that. That's my opinion there. I'm just sharing it with you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions. But the longer these prices stay at these numbers, the more bullish I am, and the more of an opportunity for us, the little retail investors, to load up on shares that we can go ahead and nibble at the prices that we can afford. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts, and let's make some money.